back, everyone. My name is Cannon. I'm with Burger Motorsports, and today we're going to be dynoing Cat's G87 M2 as well as installing a fuel flex fuel kit, Burger Motorsports JB4, and Burger Motorsports air intakes. Pine's going to be doing all the install and dyno work today. Jacob Bonilla is here with his Supra, his big turbo Supra. He just dynoed it last week, made nearly 700 wheel horsepower. So I'm going to show you guys a bit of that, as well as Cat's M2. I'm standing here with Pym. He's going to be the one dynoing the car today. Pym, go ahead and tell us the order of what we're going to do.
There's way too much pressure with everyone.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Pym from Burger Motorsports. We got Cat's car here. We're going to work on installing the JB4 system, our intake system, and a flex fuel kit. So we're going to put it on the dyno and see how much power it makes.
So it actually sounds like it does a little bit more than what BMW says it does.
They claim 453 to the crank, and it's making 450 to the wheel. Jason, who just showed up here. This is his XM, Jason with BMS. Say hello, Jason.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Very sweet. This car's on a JB4 as well. This car makes 850 wheel horsepower. All-wheel drive, hybrid assist, twin turbo V8. It's got the M2 all strapped down. It's time for some baseline pulls, see what the car makes, and once we're all completely done with the mods and stuff, we can come back to it and compare our before and afters. With every car that goes on the dyno, they all have to get calibrated in whatever gear we are going to dyno them. Pym, what gear are we going to be dynoing it in today?
Fifth gear.
So fifth gear, we're going to calibrate it, bring the car up to about 2,000 RPMs, and then hit the calibrate button and get it locked in and ready to go. Good? Car is calibrated. We're going to go ahead and do our first stock pull and see what she makes. We'll get these fans kicked on. We don't want these cars overheating or have any super hot IATs. All right, Pym, we're good to go. First pull, 475 wheel horsepower and 420 wheel torque. All right, you guys may be wondering why there's two graphs already up there. That first graph at 477 wheel is actually from my personal G87 M2, the one that's parked right behind us. Both cars are super consistent on power, so shout out to BMW for such a consistent tune on these cars.
Yeah, because there's not enough load.
Right, for sure. So this first one, this red one, is mine. So you can see that early tip-in was just a lot stronger initially than Cat's car. We'll give it another run. I was feeling actually a lot of fuel hit in my legs, so probably because it was sitting here running for so long, it might have been a little rich. We'll see if it's a little bit spicier and leans up on tip-in. I didn't mention this, but my car was actually on downpipes when we had it here for its first dyno. So that's why I think that maybe it came in a little bit stronger. So we'll see if we run it a second time, if it kicks in a little bit stronger, or if, you know, it just kind of remains the same. Did definitely pick up on that tip-in. Pym, go ahead and give us a breakdown on
bro, you can't just put me on. I'm just so anal, dude. On a chair? Can I go get a table at least?
All right, Pym, you ready now?
No.
Pym, what are we working with here?
We're working with the JB4 system, our intake, and the flex fuel kit from Fuel It. This is what we'll be installing on Cat's car.
Big shout out to Chris for coming out and helping the day. For the engine bay.
No way!
They're very pretty bolts.
Yo, these are gonna match the new exhaust I just got. All right, look at this.
So we just modded this car up like fat, you know? Because I don't want to cuss, you know?
Yeah, of course.
All right, mother. We just installed the JB4 and intake system. Chris over here came from next door and he's helping us install the flex fuel kit. It's almost done, wired in, and we'll put the brace back on and fire it up and get some more dyno tuning numbers.
Let me know what you guys think. This looks so good. They're absolutely killer on here. All the mods are on. We're just gonna go ahead and dyno the car on map 0 right now to see, you know, how it performs with just the intakes. Here are all the engine parameters on the screen. So we're going over our log right now on map 0, just checking over everything, making sure everything's looking good. Payam, what are you seeing?
This is a stock mapping, so it looks pretty good. A few timing drops on 91 octane, of course. It's the best we got here in California. Overall, it looks okay. We're about to turn it up on map 1 and JB4, and let's see how much power we can get out of 91 octane.
We're gonna go ahead and switch over to map 1 now. It's pulling a little bit of timing already on the stock map, get it up to about 500 wheel or so. From there on, we'll probably go ahead and add in an E85 mixture, roughly E35 mix, and start jacking up the power. Map 1 done. Map 1 just went 515 wheel horsepower and 495 wheel torque. Just the gains right there from 91 octane, we're already looking at about 50 wheel horsepower just from map 1 on 91 octane. Pretty absurd numbers. No other piggyback tuner in the game's really doing that. We're pretty much out of room to keep turning up boost because of timing as it stands. I'm just gonna go ahead and add in some E85, turn the car up more and see how high we can get today. If you guys are looking for a JB4 or any other mods that you've seen in this video, make sure to head down to the description box below. I'm gonna go ahead and link every single part that we've used in this video. Head down there, hit those links, head to the website and get your guys some parts today. Before we start turning the car up, we gotta make sure that the E85 is fully mixed inside of the tank, because if we turn the car up for like, let's call it an E40 mix or so, and the car's still only got 91 octane in it, no bueno. Due to our Fuel It Flex Fuel kit, this process becomes super easy because we can see live time what our ethanol mix is, how much is actually in that fuel line, so we don't risk blowing anything up. Still waiting for that right mixture to hit. We can see the ethanol content percentage going up. We've got some ethanol in it. We're going to go ahead and run another map 2, see if timing's cleaned up and if it results in any extra power. My guess is another 20 wheel. I pretty much called that. File 8 was our prior at 528 wheel horsepower and 502 wheel torque with the timing corrections on 91 pump gas. And now that we've added in a bit of an E-mix, it's showing that we're at E27 on map 2, 552 wheel horsepower and 519 wheel torque. So huge gains just by a little bit of E85. I think that pretty much shows a lot for itself in the first place on how much ethanol really does help the performance and power of the car. And if you didn't know already, E85 is less prone to pre-detonation. It burns quicker and cooler, therefore making more reliable power at higher boost levels.
Write that down, write that down!
On the home stretch for the day, Kat's car is almost done. We just put it on a map 6. We got about 1 pole left and we're gonna see what it does. Probably be done from there. So I'll show you guys a before and an after. Stock on 91 octane, came in with an exhaust, so it's not completely stock, but just the muffler isn't gonna do much as far as power gains go. Do a little bit of a recap over. Has the Fuel It Flex Fuel kit on it, Burger Motorsports quart performance intakes, and a Burger Motorsports JB4 on an E35 mix. This car is super spicy. I'm hoping on this last pull we can reach about 640 wheel horsepower. Stock it made like 470 wheel horsepower, which is just crazy to think how insane these S58 motors are. BMW knocked out of the park. These cars are severely detuned from factory. It's just crazy to see what we can do. The JB4 is an absolute beast of a unit, and if you guys are looking to buy one, head to our description down below. This is a JB4 map 6 on an E40 mix. 656 wheel horsepower and 595 wheel torque on a JB4 and intake only car. That's absolutely absurd. No other piggyback tuner in the industry is doing it like we are. Nice work on Payam's part, getting those numbers. I think it's super important to note too, that it's not cold here. It is Cali heat right now in the middle of summer. 92 degrees in this room with fans on the car and everything. There's no meth, there's nothing special. This is cold air intakes, E85 and a JB4 tuner. making 650 wheel horsepower, over 650 wheel horsepower. Nearly 200 wheel horsepower over stock. We are lucky enough to be able to get to rent close course and do a couple pulls to show her her new power. We're gonna do a map 0 pull first right here, and then we'll turn it up to map 6 and show you guys the difference.
That's map 0?
That's map 0.
Okay, not bad.
Now I'm gonna just hop over to my phone here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch it. Let's go straight over to map 6. And at that little change, it's all it takes to unlock.
Just like that?
Just like that. We're good to go. Let's see what she does.
Okay, I'm scared, Kevin. Oh my god!
It's a whole lot faster.
Oh my god.
Hey,
We can do one more.
we can do one. You don't have to tell me twice. You'll really notice the biggest difference being once you like are in 4th and 5th gear at really high speeds.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. There we go again.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, this is why you are doing the driving, because I don't think I would have pushed it that hard. Oh my god! I'm down to take anyone to Gabblebee's tonight.
Yeah.
Make sure you put in that reservation. That's insane.
Oh, it's just a world of a difference. It's like, what's the point of a stock car? When you can just do that.
I don't think I'm going back.
Exactly. Just an addiction. You'll just want to keep going up in power from there. And we got the parts for it too. So as soon as you're ready to just keep turning it up, we got it.
Well, it's gonna be a night. All I want is an ice cream from McDonald's.